go to this fight and watch it and just study it. And it's like, why? I don't want to.
So you're not related to Andy Ruiz,
No.
right, at all? No. But you did watch that fight or highlights or the knockout?
No, I watch fights. I just
Okay.
I don't like going back on YouTube and watching old
okay.
fights. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
What'd you think about that, real quick?
Oh my goodness. Awesome. Awesomeness. I was at the 99 cent store watching it on the app.
On
and
the
I was
DAZN.
like, I was screaming. I was like, oh my God.
Man.
Yeah.
Did you predict? I mean, obviously nobody predict. I don't think anybody anywhere predicted Andy to knock him down four
No,
times.
I
But did you
didn't.
predict for him to upset or?
No, a lot of people were saying, you know, he's going to lose, or he just took the fight, or he's, you know, everybody knows. All negative comments. That's all I heard from everyone. And me, I don't like to underestimate anybody, you know. For a reason, he took the fight.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was going to end the way it ended.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's the thing that you just mentioned, right? It was a late replacement. Sometimes you train for somebody else, and that could be that could be the X factor where they can surprise. Yeah.
It was an awesome fight, though.
Yeah. I don't think anybody predicted those 4 knockdowns. That was if you told somebody, oh, he's got knocked down 4 times, they'd be like, you crazy, man. Like,
I know.
that's not gonna happen. But
Have you been down in your career?
No.
No,
Thank
right?
goodness I haven't.
Yeah,
No.
I wouldn't expect you to go
No.
down.
Thank God.
But I'm pretty sure you've been stunned, right? Or-
Yes. I with Viridiana, I didn't notice it. They told me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. On the first round, when I went back to, you know, after the first round, when you go and sit down, and I wasn't there.
Oh, really?
I was like, I don't remember though. But they told me, like, you weren't there. Like, we had to, like, really kind of get
Bring
you
you
out of it. So
back.
I'm pretty sure that's what you mean, right?
You were like a little dazed then.
I didn't feel it. I just wasn't there. I guess maybe I was shocked in my head or something. I don't know.
That's interesting because
Yeah.
Andy Ruiz said when he went down, he just started praying, that he was asking God for more strength.
Really?
So I wonder you said you didn't even realize
I
it.
didn't even realize it. He just told me, he kept like telling me like, hey, Cobra, 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 Cobra. I thought I was there.
Man. So I have a question. You said you don't go back to watch the fights, but you do watch fights.
Yeah, I do watch fights.
Are there with the exposure of the DAZN and ESPN putting on women's boxing on the forefront, are there any women boxers that you follow, you try to emulate, or you try to take something from them? If so, who are those fighters, women's fighters?
Not really, but I do really. I started just recently following Katie Taylor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really like her style. But this last fight, it was kind of like, I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, we saw it.
So, yeah, she was the one I was following, and then that happened.
What were your thoughts on that fight?
It was a tough fight.
Tough fight, right? Yeah.
Really good fight, though.
Because we do follow Katie Taylor. We think she's very skillful.
Very.
And so we didn't think that. We know that she was fighting a champion, but we didn't know how close the fight was, because Taylor is not really in close fights.
Yeah.
But we were very surprised with the grit that Persoon showed.
Yeah.
Because if you see them on a technical level, Katie Taylor's she is superior.
Yes.
But like what we talked about earlier, it was just the work rate that her challengers showed, and the heart that she showed. That she, at many of the rounds, we think the majority of the rounds she outworked Katie Taylor.
Yeah.
So how did you feel?
I do like 6'4".
Yeah, that's how I had it 6'4" for
I had
Persoon.
it 6'4" too.
How did you react to the decision, and then when she walked out crying?
Sad. Sad. Because, she worked hard.
Yeah.
She worked hard, and for it to be taken away, just, I don't know. But Katie did say she'll want a rematch, and she's willing to do so. So I give her that respect,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was almost, I couldn't be upset at. Usually I'm like, why does a fighter, I feel some type of way when they leave the ring, and instead of, staying to give a post-fight interview, win or lose.
Yeah.
But seeing her like just distraught, crying, I was like, we can't be mad at,
Yeah.
you kind of see the politics come into
It's
play.
understandable for her to walk out. But how do you feel about those big fights? We had Clarissa Shields against Christina Hammer, this Katie Taylor fight against Delfine Persoon. What do you think about that when you see women's boxing getting a lot of the spotlight, really?
It gets me happy, excited. You know, I see it coming up.
Because I'm sure when you were growing up, they didn't receive that much attention,
No,
right?
we didn't at all. Women's boxing wasn't, you know, at all.
Did you ever think it would get to this point?
No.
No?
Mm-mm. So hopefully in a few more years, you know, they'll give it more attention. You know, not for me, but for the rest of the girls coming up, you know.
Definitely.
They deserve it.
Okay. Adelaida, tell us about your management team. Who's in your inner circle? Who are the people that keep pushing you like on a day-to-day basis, that keep you grounded, keep you focused?
My dad, my coach.
Shout out to Dad.
Yeah. Don Juan.
Don Juan.